I have this quiet ambition to create a portrait for every plant in our garden. This is my second portrait, and today it's for lavender. Lavender. Just saying the word feels soothing. This herb needs no introduction. It's admired for its fragrance, adored by pollinators, and appreciated in everything from herbal teas to bath rituals. It's one of those plants that seems to have universal appeal, romantic, practical, and beautifully purple. Many of us are probably familiar with those postcard-perfect lavender fields in Provence, southern France. But for us, lavender love is personal. It's rooted right at home. Yes, we adore its color and aroma, but we also treasure its drought tolerance, its friendliness to bees, and, let's be honest, its forgiving nature. Lavender was one of the earliest plants we welcomed to our garden, back when we didn't know much, except that it smelled nice and didn't demand much water. To our delight, it also didn't demand much of us. Lavender is one of those low-maintenance friends who thrives as long as you give it space, sunlight, and don't drown it in love, literally. It took about 2 years for our store-bought lavender to mature and reward us with its upright purple flowers. By year 3, we could count on at least 2 abundant blooms each year in spring and summer. We prune them down in winter, not too fussy, and lavender graciously bounces back. In fact, it thrives, especially in the peak of summer, when other plants might sulk. Lavender is out there waving its purple flags. And it's not just for show. These blooms provide a little slice of heaven for bees and other native pollinators, enriching our garden's ecosystem and keeping everything buzzing with life. My wife loves harvesting lavender flowers to make homemade lavender hydrosol and sachets. No professional tools are needed. She uses simple utensils from our kitchen, a large cooking pot to steam the lavender, a small bowl inside to collect the lavender dew, and a prepared ice pack on the lid to cool the steam. She usually collects 2 jars at a time and stores them in the refrigerator. The hydrosol can stay fresh for up to a year, but it rarely lasts that long. My wife and my mum use it generously, without reservation. Lavender hydrosol is especially refreshing on hot, dry days. She keeps a small spray bottle with her to mist her face and hands. It rehydrates the skin and provides a moment of calm. Inhaling the mist brings a subtle sense of relaxation. It's also great for home use. We put it in misters to keep the air moist and pleasantly scented. We also air dry the flowers under the eaves and collect the seeds to make sachet bags. These are perfect for closets, drawers, or the bathroom, acting as both odor absorbers and natural refreshers. Both the hydrosol and the sachets make lovely seasonal gifts, handmade and full of care. With so much on hand, she takes it a step further. Lavender hot baths. She'll boil the flowers and leaves for 30 minutes, strain the fragrant brew, and mix it into the bath water. That, she says, is summer bliss, relaxing muscles, calming the mind, and soaking in the beauty of life. Sometimes she gets fancy and adds mint, lemongrass, or rosemary, all freshly picked from our garden for a more sophisticated aromatic note. It's like turning a hot bath into a 5-star spa, without the bill. Our oldest lavender is now 10 years old. Its lower half has grown woody, but it still flowers generously. Over time, we've also learned how to propagate it, a satisfying little gardening experiment. We take cuttings, strip the bottom leaves, dip them in honey or rooting hormone, and tuck them into pots under a plastic dome. In about 4 weeks, roots will develop. Then comes the hardening process, partial shade first, then a gentle nudge into full sun. Once they quadruple in size, they're ready for the garden. In this way, we can multiply our lavender as much as we want without ever needing to buy new plants again. Sometimes, we even share our successful experiments with friends interested in starting their own herb gardens. This week, we're trying a twist, using aloe vera juice as a natural rooting hormone. It's said to have antibacterial properties and rooting enzymes. Will it work? We'll find out, and if it does, I'll let you know in a future video. Lavender isn't just a plant, it's a presence in our lives. And like many of our garden friends, it teaches us patience, generosity, and the quiet joy of tending and being tended. If you have a sunny spot, try growing lavender. Chances are, it will grow on you too.